Let me explain something here. This is so simple. Most people under 25 years old who sit on social media, they also have a propensity in general to go out and like riot and complain about the system and complain about life and not getting a fair share of their lifestyle and blah, 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 blah. And a lot of them tend in general to hate the man. And so they always are bitching about the current presidential administration. Let me clue you in on something that's historically factual. You can look it up. You can watch a Netflix special. You can watch National Geographic. In the 1990s, the Viacom Corporation, which owns MTV Networks and a lot of others, figured out something very important. They had this guy who was a country guy from Arkansas, and they wanted to see if they could influence politics more than what had been traditional in this country, which are like presidential debates and political advertising. And so MTV got this guy named Bill Clinton to sit with a microphone, his saxophone, and they surrounded him with people right out of central casting. You had black kids and you had Hispanic kids and white kids and young kids, and they were talking about partying and music and how he didn't inhale pot at a party, and they were trying to basically make this guy like relatable to the young, hip, cool people. Fast forward a few years after that, MTV invented reality television, by the way. So young people today are so stupid, they're so useless, they're stupid. Young people have been being manipulated since the early 90s because everybody figured out if you just get kind of like a celebrity type of thing and you make it like everything cool, like into a concert or whatever, you can influence how they vote and how they think in mass. And today with social media, you just get a handful of like influential, like cool kids in the cafeteria in middle school. They'll tell all their friends. And all their friends are like, oh my God, I want to be a part of something. Oh my God, the movement, like really, like I just want to show that I'm educated and like I'm so sophisticated. Like you're shit. Your brain is shit. You have no training in anthropology, social sciences, history of the United States, and how this country ever got to where it is. You play on cell phones that are made by people across the world who are your age. You don't have a job and you're sitting home because your job got outsourced to a country or your favorite company who makes the cell phone that you like to record things on, you're protesting and demonstrations, the company that makes that phone, instead of hiring you, brings in foreign workers who work for a nickel on the dollar and hires them on special H-1B work visas. But when any president, it doesn't matter if it's Donald Trump or anyone, when any president says, yeah, I'm going to limit that, I want you to hire Americans and pay them a wage, a real wage, you protest that because it's not cool, man. Well, here's a little history for you. MTV started that by surrounding President Clinton with all kinds of different people, and he was supposed to be hip, and after that, it never stopped. And today, fast forward 30 years later, it's just worse. So you have people in the media, and they're like, well, I'm a celebrity, I'm a hot girl with videos, I'm a rock star, whatever. I'm going to tell everybody what they should think because I'm cool. And if you want to be cool like me and be a badass, well, here's the thing. That person is rich and doing really well. They have no training in economics, consumer price index, what it's like to be you, what it's like to be like, hi, hello, that's all great and dandy, Madonna, while you want to blow up the White House because you disagree with everything. How do you eat? You say to a millionaire, how do you eat? How do you get paid? They'll say, I do concerts and people pay $400 to watch me sing. Okay, well, I don't, right? The mass world, 99% of the American population does not do that, right? The regular real world has to worry about like homeowners insurance is going up, car insurance rates are going up, the US dollar is being inflated, the stock market is a volatile whorehouse of gambling. I have real economic problems. But you can manipulate especially young people by being cool and hip. And you can run commercials and be like, I'm passionate and like I want to like vote and like so everything is funny to young people. They think everything is, oh, I want to be part of a movement, something bigger than me, man. I just want to be like, I'm so important. Like, you're not important. You're insignificant. If you have kids, you should make them watch this and teach them. You know what your kids should be doing? Watching anthropology specials, or they should get a degree in it, or they should learn about human behavior patterns or social science or something useful in their lives, and maybe they'd be better off as people.